HB2 is the 2016 election litmus test. HB2 is the 2016 election litmus test. Thank you for tuning in to Laurel at the Black Political Buzz Network. Let's talk briefly about the House Bill 2 or HB2 controversy that's been stirring, in our nation for the past 3 weeks. This is HB2 is a bill that was signed into law by North Carolina Governor Pat McCrory to repeal a transgender bathroom sharing ordinance that was rammed through by the Charlotte City Council members in February of this year. So in February of this year, 2016 February, the Charlotte City Council members rammed through a transgender bathroom sharing ordinance. And in March of 2016 of this year, North Carolina Governor Pat McCrory repealed that ordinance by signing into law House Bill 2 legislation, which repeals that bathroom sharing ordinance. And that what many people don't seem to realize, and that the mainstream media is not reporting, HB2 excluded all public schools. So all public schools were excluded from the HB2, or the Charlotte transgender bathroom sharing ordinance. I repeat, all public schools were excluded, not from HB2, but from the Charlotte transgender bathroom sharing ordinance. So public schools did not have to comply with that, but Christian private schools did. See, the mainstream media is not telling you all the facts. The Charlotte transgender bathroom sharing ordinance was targeted against Christian private schools because public schools were not required to comply. This is about Christians versus non-Christians. Like I told you all in previous videos, President Obama's LGBT movement is designed to divide and conquer our nation. President Obama's LGBT movement is designed to divide and conquer the USA. Pit us against one another as citizens, Christians against non-Christians, white against black. So that ordinance, it was not targeted for public schools, only for Christian schools. That's not fair. Why was this Charlotte transgender bathroom sharing ordinance, why did it exclude public schools from complying, but it did not exclude Christian private schools? You know why? Because this is a target. This is designed to target and bring down and stifle Christianity in America. So HB2, the subject of HB2 has now become the 2016 political election litmus test. This is to divide one set of voters against another set of voters. To pit us against one another. To see which way we stand. And it's wrong, but it's reality. It's the truth. So for all of you all who are out there saying, oh, HB2 is discriminatory and I'm going to boycott North Carolina, you're wrong. You're wrong. So all of you all who are out here protesting and boycotting North Carolina because you think that HB2 is discriminatory, you think that HB2 is a law that discriminates, you need to go back and read the Charlotte transgender bathroom sharing ordinance. Go back and read the legalese. Go back and read the legal wording in that ordinance, and you will find that ordinance, it excluded public schools, but it did not exclude Christian schools. Where's the fairness in that? And that is discrimination. If you're gonna create that law and pass it, or create that kind of ordinance and pass it, all schools should have been excluded. But that wasn't the case. Only public schools were excluded. Christian private schools were included. They had to comply. They had to comply. So this is not about discriminating against transgenders. This is not about discriminating against LGBT people. It's about discriminating against Christians. It's about discriminating against Christians. So LGBT now becomes the 2016 political election litmus test, pitting U.S. citizens against one another based upon age, faith, political affiliation, political beliefs and agendas, race. It's wrong. But it's the litmus test for the 2016 election. Thank you for tuning in to Laurel at the Black Political Buzz Network. Goodbye.